YouTube family. Hey, heavy is the head that wears the crown, Shakespeare once said. It's like broad is the shoulders that carries the load, the leader. In the ravine between King and Alvis Joe, all leaders are appointed. And someone's broken promise come with the territory. But what about the following of a king? Yeah. And how crippling it is to lack accountability. The one who treats the leader like a wastebasket. The one who despises lying but can't tell them the truth. What should a leader do? A leader should know his personnel. A leader should recognize when to follow. Yeah, follow those sensations. To value himself, to know his worth. Now long live the king. Hear he, hear he. You see, I woke up today kind of, dim. And I know y'all see me all the time, energetic, lively, and that's who I am. But I am human. I have ups and downs. And today I kind of felt a little down. But yesterday was a fruitful and productive day. And I know y'all seen the eclipse, but it took a lot of energy out of me yesterday. Some of the things I did, and I'm an overcomer. Now, it is things I'm still overcoming. And one thing that weighed on me yesterday and a little bit this morning is anxiety. And anxiety is something I still struggle with. I've gotten better over the times, but I'm in the process in publishing my book. And yesterday I was on the phone with my publisher, and he was very encouraging, letting me know that I was getting closer to this goal, and then anxiety kicked in. It was some other things that I won't share, but anxiety kicked in. So then I had to fight back those emotions and past thoughts of being like, oh man. And some things happen, like that, some hinders. I lost some things, and I'm like, come on, here we go again. As soon as I get the ball rolling, something happens, and then anxiety kicks in. So yesterday, talking to my publisher, he was just saying, he was, like I said, he was very encouraging, cheering me on. He was excited, and I was too. And then it's like, dun, dun, dun. Those feelings of reminding myself, maybe what if, something similar to my video the other day about pessimism. But I just wanted to show y'all the vulnerability of it in real time. So I woke up this morning with a hangover of a little anxiety. And like I said, there's some other things that I won't bring up that took place, but I want y'all to see this, and I want y'all to see how you overcome. And I like to see myself as a leader, Now, some people are like, well, how many subscribers, or who following you? And it was a man by the name of John. I can't remember his last name, but he got this famous quote, and it say, a leader without followers is just a man going for a walk. That's hilarious. And I see why he say that, he thinking more traditional. But I'm not your typical traditional leader, That's not, having followers isn't always the case. And for instance, at jobs I worked, right, I was never the supervisor, but I always had I always inspire people through my examples, ideas, and my character. And I led by walking side by side versus ahead of, you know. And I'm the type of leader that I don't ask nobody to do nothing that I'm not willing to do, you know. And one of my traits in my leadership is integrity, humility, and transparency. And like this is an example of that. And so I'll give you a story. Look, I told you I'm a personal trainer, and I used to invite my coworkers to training sessions. I would offer them my time, donations. They will give me donations, and some of them had their personal goals. I had one guy who wanted to fit into his wedding suit, and he just wanted to lose a few pounds. I had another guy who just wanted to get active. I had a woman who just wanted to lose weight, slim. And I do all this. I had an older lady who just wanted to get her stretching, her blood flowing. And the shift manager, I didn't know he was just jealous, you know. Sometimes when you just shine and you don't, and when you always see the good sometimes, and this can be negative, but I had the tendency to just always think good in people, and I didn't think I was even worthy of being jealous of. Like, what am I doing? I'm just being me. Be you. So the shift manager coming to find out, he been working out. Everybody told me he been working out for a long time. They never synced any results. I invited him, but he had a bigger plan. You know, he's the type of leader that want to supervise and authority figure. But they didn't quite listen to him, and they listened to me, and he would get offended. And so he used to call me to the office and just pick with me, show these videos of me doing things. And one time he was like, James, you can work and talk at the same time, and everybody else can't. At first I thought this was a compliment, but he did this enough to where I started to notice, hey, he got a alternative motive. And so he showed me a video of me talking to this girl, and she had missed something. We was part of the inspection, the load and inspection team, and this is quality inspection. You can't miss things. And so he said, yeah, man, you can talk and work at the same time. And she can't, the girl you talking to. I'm like, okay, why am I here? Yeah, she missed something because you was talking to her. I'm like, oh, yeah, you distracted her. And he gave me a point. I'm like, hold on. People come over and ask me and talk to me all the time, including you. But you can talk and work at the same time. So I'm like, I can't be distracted. So when I miss things, you held me accountable. When they miss things, you hold me accountable. And I still didn't quite understand where this is coming from. But he didn't like the fact that I led side by side with my people versus him being in front of everybody. And people didn't agree with that. So I wanted to go to another area in the plant, but the points and the corrective actions that he gave me prevented me from doing that. So, and I'm just saying that you got different types of leaders. You got traditional and natural, I should say. I feel like I'm around the natural. And you got to understand, and I know a lot of y'all are, if you an overcomer, you leading in some area. So don't worry about if you got subscribers or a bunch of followers on your social medias or even in your business. Look, you can be a a solopreneur. If I'm saying that right, you can be a one-man wrecking crew. You got you leading through your one-man business. And so, yeah, you're going to have a lot of people like nitpick and throw shade at you. But we overcoming. So my mission is to unpack and ignite the inner willing spirit of all you overcomers. Yeah. Don't let, how should I say this? Don't let what's been done go be invisible. Nah. Acknowledge and reward yourself of your good behavior. See, my shift manager only wanted to acknowledge when something bad happens. And if you do that, you'll forget the good that you do. And my anxiety kicked in because I was starting to remember the bad things in the past. And it's a lot of good that I'm doing and is going to continue to do and even done. And that kind of ease this anxiety. You are looking at an overcomer. This is what overcoming looks like. It looks like you. It looks like her. It looks like him. And it looks like you. Overcoming looks like you. But yeah, excuse me, my leg was itching. But yeah, I was feeling a little bloom, like a little gray cloud. And as you can see, I had to come to my second home, nature, and get that peace back. Follow them sensations I was saying. But I know a lot of y'all experience this stuff and you might not be sure what these attacks is and what's with the roller coaster of life. But just buckle the seatbelt and trust. Like when they was all in the boat, it was a heavy storm that came and the waves was overtaking the boat, but Jesus was asleep. And all his followers was like, hey, come on, man, wake up. You don't care? Save us. And the reason they did that is because they was lacking faith. And Jesus understand, this too shall pass. So whatever you experiencing today, it will pass. Even if you don't see it. Even if you don't see over the high waves, the lightning bolts. If the wind is blowing so to where it blurs your vision or it alters the way you walk, just know it will pass. And sometimes, like what Jesus was doing, sleep is the only answer. Rest assured, trust, and watch all this anxiety cease. And literally, as I'm walking, talking to my overcomers, my anxiety going down. I'm feeling good. And I pray that y'all do the same. High five. Like, subscribe, and share this video. Peace.